One slip-up deletes a life in a heartbeat. No red flags, no do-overs. Out here, death doesn't make a sound, it ambushes you. Camouflaged by the leaf litter and the gloom, these vipers possess a stillness that feels downright eerie. This isn't some monster movie. It's a masterclass in biological precision and fatal errors. Deep in the thick of the jungle, a little frog struts across the dirt, oblivious that it's already marked for death. That neon-bright skin is a billboard warning predators to back off a toxic do-not-eat sign. Most hunters know the drill, but some lessons haven't been learned yet, and some predators don't live long enough to take notes. A serpent slides out from the ferns, silent as a ghost. It coils up tension building in its muscles like a drawn bowstring. The frog stays put, banking on its chemical shield. That arrogance is going to cost it everything. The strike is a blur, less than a blink of an eye. Fangs sink in. Venom pumps. But the script flips immediately. Instead of a meal, it's a nightmare. The snake jerks back, writhing and thrashing as liquid fire tears through its system. The victim wasn't so helpless after all. Defensive toxins are melting the snake's nerves, burning from the gut out. The hunter forgets the meal and scrambles for safety, barely clinging to life. It's a desperate retreat from a lunch that fought back. In this game, pausing gets you killed. But getting cocky, that buries you just as fast. Cut to a different scene, another snake stalks the same type of frog. But this hunter doesn't rush. Biology has gifted it an immunity card. The frog plays statue, thinking its poison shield is active. It's wrong. The strike is clean. The venom does its job instantly. No struggle, just a quick gulp, and the frog's defenses are null and void. The wild doesn't do fair play. It rewards the ones who upgrade their gear. It crushes the ones who slip up. Every single showdown rewrites the survival manual. If that opening sequence got your pulse jumping, don't go anywhere. The violence is just ramping up. Smash that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment right now because the next kill comes out of nowhere. Being fast is useless if your timing sucks. Agility is a joke when the killer can read your mind. Down in the dirt, a skinny lizard darts out, pausing just to taste the breeze. It thinks keeping moving is a shield. It thinks distance is safety. What it doesn't realize is that the math has already been done. Hidden behind a rotting log, a viper tracks the rhythm. Head-locked eyes tracing the escape route before the lizard even takes it. The prey moves, and the trap springs. The earth erupts. The lizard scrambles, claws tearing at the gravel in a panic. But panic is easy to predict. The snake cuts the angle, launching a full-body missile that collapses the gap in a heartbeat. One clean intercept. The chase is over before it really started. No wrestling match. No second try. The lizard is wrapped up and dosed with a cocktail designed to shut down muscles instantly. Acceleration beats stamina every single time. Miles away, baking under the sun, another killer plays the long game. This one doesn't run, it camps. Buried in the scorching sand, only the eyes and a twitching tail are exposed. The tail wiggles like a lost bug, a lie perfected over thousands of years. A hungry desert lizard spots the free lunch and walks right into the kill zone. The ground explodes from beneath. Sand flies. Jaws snap shut. The magic trick is complete. In seconds, the lizard vanishes, swallowed whole, leaving nothing but a divot in the sand. It's not cruelty. It's calorie counting. Maximum result, minimum effort. There's no pity here, just results. If you're starting to get how brutal nature really is, keep your eyes on the screen. Hit like, subscribe for more raw nature clips, and tell us below. Would you have spotted that trap in time? Muscle can crush bones. But venom shuts the lights out quietly. Two killers bump into each other in the brush, both armed, both dangerous. A young boa cruises through blind to the threat parked right next to it. The smaller viper pulls the trigger first. Fast and mean, the boa reacts on instinct, wrapping the attacker up and squeezing the life out of it. Coils tighten, airflow stops. This is how raw power usually wins the belt. The pressure builds, and it looks like the wrestler has this in the bag. But the viper got a tag in. One nip is all it needed. The toxins hit the boa's bloodstream, racing through the nervous system like a freight train. The grip falters. The strength drains away. The body that was a crushing machine turns to jelly. Chemistry beats physics. The viper slips free and strikes again and again, sealing the deal. The boa stops moving. The fight ends in silence. In this arena, the needle wins over the hammer. Nearby, a frog is chilling in the leaves, thinking its size makes it safe. Wrong. A snake grabs a leg before the frog can hop. The prey thrashes, but the venom is already flipping the off switches on its nerves. Size is irrelevant. The struggle is just a formality. The snake unhinges its jaw, stretching impossible widths to engulf the meal. No tearing, no rushing, just a slow, inevitable swallow. That's the strategy. Win the fight before the bell even rings. Every scene proves the same point. The ultimate weapon isn't bulk or speed. It's efficiency. If this chapter changed your perspective on the food chain, stay locked in, the tension is about to peak. Subscribe, hit like, and vote in the comments. Team Venom or Team Muscle? Who really runs the jungle? The script doesn't always go the predator's way. Being the hunter doesn't guarantee a win. Sometimes, the lunch bites back. A small snake prowls the grass looking for an easy snack. A spiny lizard spots it coming. Instead of running, the lizard goes on the offensive, charging and snapping its jaws. The bluff works. The snake panics and bails. Fortune favors the bold. But the threats just level up. The ground shakes as a heavyweight serpent rolls in. The lizard knows it can't fight this one, so it puffs up, flattening its body to look like a meal that's too much trouble to swallow. It's a classic move that often works. Then the lizard pulls a wild card. It drops dead. Total stillness. Playing possum is a risky bet, but the giant snake is confused by the lack of sport. After a tense stare down, the predator moves on. The lizard lives to fight another day. Acting saves lives. Elsewhere, a toad gets jumped. Boom, it inflates like a balloon, turning into a beach ball that's impossible to swallow. It kicks and thrashes, making itself a nightmare to hold. The snake loses its grip. The toad pops free and vanishes. Escape is rare, but it happens. Then the tables turn completely. A rattle warns of death, but the opponent, a fast-moving mammal, isn't scared. It circles the viper, taunts it, waits for a slip-up. When it attacks, it goes straight for the brain. The snake tries to pull back, but the mammal's reflexes are superior. One crunch and the viper is history. The jungle isn't a hierarchy. It's a free-for-all. You survive by adapting, reacting, and grabbing every inch of advantage you can find. If your nerves are fried, hang on tight. The finale shows nature with the gloves off. Smash like, subscribe for more unedited survival stories. And let us know, do you have the instincts to survive out here? There's no referee in the wild. No mercy rule. Only survivors. Way up in the canopy, a lethal serpent slides silently across the timber, every muscle distinct and deliberate. Down below, a chameleon grips the rough wood, frozen in place, betting its life that its disguise will make it invisible. It holds for a second, but then the atmosphere shifts. The viper launches a lightning-fast assault. Needles pierce scales, injecting a toxic cocktail with surgical aim. This toxin isn't meant to kill instantly. It is brewed to incapacitate, to sap energy steadily, ensuring no getaway is possible. The lizard responds too slowly. Terror overtakes stability. The limb turns into a dead end. In a last-ditch effort, the chameleon gapes, its jaws flashing, warning hues, praying the hunter might pause. It refuses. The toxin circulates. Limbs give out. In seconds, the serpent bridges the gap and drags its victim off, concluding the struggle with total dominance. Close by, a different reptile has clamped onto a frog. The catch thrashes, extends, and fights, but freedom is off the table. The hunter unhinges its maw, stretching wider than physics should allow. Inch by inch, the amphibian vanishes, breathing whole and helpless. Serpents don't shred, they engulf. Nature's efficiency has zero space for pity. As the jungle quiets down, the takeaway is brutal but simple. Every single second is critical. Every move determines your fate. In this unforgiving realm, staying alive isn't merely about brute strength or raw speed. It is about absolute precision at the very moment it matters most. These scenes might seem savage, maybe even cruel, but they mirror the unfiltered reality of the wild. Existence and extinction are divided by mere inches, sharp instincts, and split-second timing. If this glimpse into the savage wilderness made a mark on you, do not stop watching now. Smash that like button, subscribe for more raw predator action, and drop a comment which strike stunned you the most. The wilderness is always observing.